Good day. I am Luis Macho A. Santos of EE4A. Today we will be doing the Newton-Raphson method. Determine the root of x raised to 4 plus ln of x over e raised to x minus inverse tangent of x. We will be computing this equation using the Newton-Raphson method with an initial value of 1.8 for x. First, we need to know the algorithm of this method. Step 1 is find y prime or its first derivative. Number 2, make an initial guess of the root, then substitute the formula and label the results as x, and so on. Number 3, repeat the initial process until the two of the same values with 5 decimals at least were reached. So let's find its derivative of this equation. F of x is equal to x raised to 4 plus ln of x over e raised to x minus inverse tangent of x. Ln of x is u and e raised to x is v. F prime of x for x cubed plus e raised to x times 1 over x times 1 minus ln of x times e raised to x times 1 over e raised to x over 2. We are using the quotient rule. The value of negative inverse tangent of x is 1 over 1 plus x squared. E raised to x 1 over x minus ln of x over e raised to x squared minus 1 over 1 plus x squared. X squared. Now we have completed the equation, and with the initial guess of 1.8, we need to substitute this value and all of the x's in the equation. By using our calculator, we need to input this equation so we can find the root. As you can see, we already inputted the equation and substituted the value of x. Now the value of the first iteration is 1.38716. 1.38716. Now we will just repeat the process and use this as the value of x. Now we already substituted the value of x1. And please don't forget, set your calculator into radian. Now the value is 1.11513. So let's write it. X sub 2 is equal to 1.11513. Now repeat the process and use this for the third iteration. Now we already substituted the value of the second iteration to get the third iteration. So it is equal to 0.97663. Now for the fourth iteration, let's just use this value to get the fourth iteration. For the fourth iteration, we already substituted the value of x. It will be 0.94136. X sub 4 is equal to 0.94136. For the fifth iteration, we will use this value and substitute it to this equation to get the value of x sub 5. Now we already substituted x sub 4 into our equation. So x sub 5 is equal to 0.93936. 0.93936. For the sixth iteration, we'll be using this value to get the sixth iteration. We already substituted the value of x sub 5 into the equation and we got 0.93935 for the sixth iteration. 0.93935. For the seventh iteration, we'll be using this value and substitute it to the equation to get to the seventh iteration. For the seventh iteration, now we have the value substituted the equation, so it is equal to 0.93935 it's already repeating, so therefore the root of this equation is 0.93935. That is the final answer, and that is the root of this equation. Thank you.